Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. This is Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dooley.
This is Aden.
This is Chase.
Hey, we got a full fucking cast today. Alright, so, alright, you guys heard it's Thursday. It's been a long week. Kinda, maybe, sorta. I don't know. So, we're back. Aden is back for his second podcast.
Yo, yo.
And we're gonna dive into a little bit more of Aden in a second, but
Just gotta give that cheers applause to Aiden there.
there he is. There he is.
Thank you.
A round of applause. And let's give one to Chase. He actually made it back.
How about it?
It's been a couple weeks since we've seen fucking
Hi,
Chase.
guys.
All right, so we had an interesting week. I mean, kind of like. What does anyone at the table, because now there's plenty of us, that has a topic instead of me just shooting one out blindly? Because I kind of want to be on the opposite side of a blind topic.
Well, from Monday's podcast, Aiden was piloting a lot of that towards the end of the podcast. And,
You were here last week.
bring a horse to water.
That's it. Yeah, I was there.
So you bring a horse to water, and he started piloting the show, and like I want to see where he goes.
Jason was sitting back just going, damn, I don't gotta ask any questions.
I don't have to do shit. Yeah, he was shooting questions at Dooley, and I was like, you know what? Like, I don't have to do it. Like, I'm fine.
I was a little nervous at first, but, started getting the hang of things.
Okay, so
Start getting them reins.
Now
Only takes me about an hour.
Aiden is looking at launching his own podcast, and we're happy to have him here. But he has to understand that Team Faggot is anti-political. So
That's right. Okay.
And you said the possible title of your podcast is...
We are thinking we have a few names in the bank, but I'm thinking that Velvet Trigger.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna trigger some.
Well, it's about the duality of life. You got the half the show will be about the positive things in life, and the other half will be about the stupid shit that people do. I'm more so interested on the second part, but
We all.
So are we.
universe is balanced, and I'm going to stick to that.
All right, so you're gonna try to balance this.
I can
whole
actually,
thing out.
I can actually get into that.
Yeah, I mean, it's
right up my alley.
It's an interesting topic, and
No, I'm saying
they're fighting over him. We only
again-
have 4 microphones and 5 people.
Again, just like last Monday, my headphones are having some technical difficulties. So I can hear myself, but I can't hear Jason. I can't hear anyone else.
So you can't hear anyone else. That's perfect.
That's rude, sir.
So it has nothing to do with us.
Dooley's so stupid.
I heard that.
All of a sudden you hear shit. All right, so let's dive a little bit more into like the Velvet Trigger is, aka Aiden's podcast. And so, like, let's like if we were gonna jump on a topic, like your first topic that you were gonna do on your podcast, like what would it be?
Well, it can be as complicated as international struggles around the world to just those fucking assholes that know they have to take a right turn at the light, but are always in the far left lane. If you know where you're going, why don't you just get in the lane where it's closest, just to make it easier for yourself? Why do you need to just cut 4 lanes to get over? And I'm just gonna rant about big ideas, small ideas like that. But I also don't want to, be a curmudgeon, and I also want to, point out the beautiful things in life. People helping people. Things like that.
Okay, like I wanna touch on a topic that pisses me off. These people, we've all done some time in the food industry. We all still are doing time in the food industry in some aspect.
Represent.
So these people who are going out there licking ice cream and spitting into Chase.
And
if you don't say it,
I will literally fight somebody if I see somebody doing
someone
this.
doing this shit in Walmart or some other fucking place, if you're gonna take some Listerine, wash it around your fucking mouth, and spit it back in, I'm going to drop kick you and sit on you.
Go lick some raw chicken, bitch.
I'm big enough to make you suffocate.
I think it's like, I mean, it's trendy, which is horrible.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like it's trending on the social media, the interface to Twitter, and I think it is like one of the shittiest things I've seen. Like I mean, you know, look, if you want to eat Tide Pods, go for it.
Go for it.
You're not hurting anyone else.
That's your own.
The one thing about the licking the food and all that shit, I think it's really bad that they tried to make it a better situation at the fact that they actually bought the product and then put it back on the shelves, or like acted like they were putting it back on the shelves. Like, I think that's one of the worst facts, is that they actually tried to make it a better situation than what it is.
Like,
they didn't actually recognize it for what it is,
like Aden,
and what people are doing.
Like Aden told us,
these shits are going on in Walmart.
A little bit before we started on the podcast, you said it was someone. You said something that me and Jason did not hear about. Or anything.
Kellogg's.
Yeah, Kellogg's.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, apparently I was looking at this article, and it was talking about one of the employees for Kellogg's was filming himself taking a piss on the assembly line to, you know, where
Like on the
pretty much
cornflakes?
where the cornflakes and all, you know, kind of like a slide,
I thought Chase got up just being like, "Oh fuck this,"
a nice pissy slide, you know.
Like, from my own standpoint, is like, people are going to be going more towards Amazon to like get their stuff now instead of going to the store.
Than ever.
Than ever. But then you just saying that stuff like in the Kellogg's factory, like now you have like, you can't even fucking buy, like, fuck Kellogg's now. Fuck it. Like,
he cut the middleman. He just went straight
I'm
to
just
the
saying,
source.
like, okay, like,
Yeah.
so this hurts the food industry in general.
Yeah.
And it employs a lot of people. And so our jobs, like, that we've made careers out of this, like, in the food industry.
And now people, like, the whole thing in culinary where it's like, oh, I'm gonna spit on their fucking thing, like the waiting, like,
yeah,
you have
like, that shit doesn't really happen.
yeah, that does not happen unless
It's a great movie, by the way, though. If you haven't checked
it's
it
a
out.
great movie. But that whole, like, you know, bitch of the day thing, or whatever the fuck it was, like, you know, getting guacamole, getting fucking Parmesan cheese, all that other type of shit like that doesn't happen on the line unless you're in, like, one of those really dive bar, no one gives a fuck about nothing type of thing.
I can't. We cannot speak. For
We can't speak about those places.
Allegedly, I have seen it before. Allegedly,
but like, it's what, like, it's not a dime a dozen. It's one
Very
shitty,
rare.
It's one shitty person that doesn't give a fuck
Absolutely.
about anything. And like, it shits on the
industry.
it shits on the industry because then people don't want to go out because we have a middleman, which is either, like, let's say Cisco or whatever other big
food purveyor.
Yeah, whatever. Cisco is like one of the biggest ones. Everyone pretty much knows that one. But any other food purveyor, and like, they're like, oh, I don't want to go there because we already know what happens in the back in the kitchen. It's like, no, it doesn't happen. These dumb fucking kids just want to get
likes and follows.
They want to get likes and follows on their fucking Instagram and shit like that for their 15 seconds of fame, and then everyone else in the industry gets shitted on because
your 15 seconds of fame could get you 15 years.
Yeah, no, your 15 fucking seconds of fame of you licking, swallowing, back gurgling, whatever the fuck you're doing, pissing on some product, you're going to jail. Like, you are going to fucking jail for 15 years because you decided you wanted fucking likes on Instagram and shit like that. Like, fuck you. Like, I want to get, if I was your manager, or if I was a manager at, let's say, Walmart, and I saw that type of shit happening, I would drag you by the fucking ear. Like, I would straight mom and dad you. I'd drag you over the fucking, wherever the fuck the customer service center thing is, where the security is, drag you the fuck over there, be like, put this motherfucker in handcuffs, take all this shit off the shelves.
You're a better person than I am.
I do. No, fuck that shit. Like,
I'm with Chase. I'm with Chase on this shit. Like, if I saw somebody do that shit in the store, I'd probably fucking punch
I'd fuck them up. Like, dude, you're like, I saw this one thing. It was on Instagram. And it was about the whole girl that was licking ice cream, and this dude commented. He's like, "Thanks. Now you're making ice cream just as hard to get as it is to get a fucking gun." Like, dude, fuck, dude.
I don't know about
he was making a fucking comparison. Like,
A little hyperbole, but
yeah, like, he's doing the whole, like, it's already hard enough to get a gun. Now you got to fucking, like, look at a seal, make sure that has a back seal and a back seal.
Right,
Just to
like,
get fucking ice cream. Like, dude, like, come on, dude.
I mean, Tylenol was the first one to put
Yeah.
the seal on everything.
The
And
whole
that's 'cause,
cyanide
like,
thing
yeah,
or
the whole
whatever.
cyanide in and your Tylenol and like.
Was that in the 80s or 90s?
Fuck, I don't know.
I just
Like,
remember
dude, I'm older than you. I'm not that much older than you.
I just remember we were talking about
Alex.
that,
Alex is about to Google that shit.
or
But
90s to 20. Or 200.
Tylenol was the first one to seal their shit up, and like, and they put the protective seal on their shit, and like, look, if this is broken, don't use the product, and like, that's respectful.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I understand, like, you know, you're having to deal with your product, and then you're doing the right thing there, like, and then so everyone else followed suit, and like now everything has a fucking seal on it.
The cyanide thing was in 1982.
Okay, so 82.
Oh, right on there.
Was that an 80 or 90? Like, good job, Billy. You fucking used like
I said 80s first.
20 fucking years.
I said 80s first.
You narrowed it down to a 20-year fucking problem.
I wasn't even born at that
It was
time.
between 1888 and 1880. No,
19. It was,
Yeah.
it was in between 1979 and 2018.
But,
Yeah.
but my whole thing in this is
I wasn't
like,
even conceived yet.
like, dude, we heard about this one girl that fucking, dude, she on video, she took like kale, spinach, something like that, and she wiped her ass with it and then put it back.
I have not seen this video.
Oh yeah, I heard about it last night, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, E. coli.
Who the fuck eats kale anyway?
Well, I don't fucking know, but
they gotta go.
My bearded dragon.
They're gonna be on the front line.
but my own
Make
thing,
sure you
like,
wash your kale for your bearded dragon.
like fucking like now.
Oh, I will.
Like now, when I go to the store, like I'm gonna be looking at fucking everything. Like I'm gonna open shit up just to fucking see if it has a fucking burger seal because I don't want some
Well,
dumb
you
little.
shouldn't
fucks.
have to open it up if it's sealed.
If the seal's
No,
in.
no.
Y'all
Open
know
up-
what really started
Open
all
up the
this?
fucking thing and see if this was broken.
Was the people that was injecting. I forgot what they were injecting it with, but the ones that were walking around like Sam's Clubs and like BJ's, like big old supermarkets, and they were injecting shit into water, like water bottles.
Oh yeah,
fucking
Yeah.
why?
No idea, and
Like, that's
I
like when
forgot.
they were,
I
like,
forgot
they
what
were
they were
using a syringe,
injecting
they
it
were
with.
going into-
But people
into
were like
the top.
squeezing water bottles,
Yeah,
and
and
then
they were-
water would just start spewing out the tops
Yeah.
and the sides.
I fucking why?
That was like a year ago,
Yes.
right around a year ago.
It's a feeling of superiority. That's what I would guess. Just
so-
knowing
Or
knowing
it's
that
also,
somebody.
or it's a fucking,
I mean, look,
shortage
man,
of
like,
fucking
I think
jeans.
it's a strange power
Look,
thing.
I do practical jokes on people that I never know the outcome on, like, you know, because like
But that's more in the industry humor. It's
Yeah,
not.
like-
That's
fucking-
one big global joke.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
like,
like-
it's not like, oh
That's-
hey, let me fucking wipe my ass on some spinach.
you throw an
It
oyster,
doesn't
you
turn
throw
into
an
a
oyster
joke at
in the
that
back
point.
of somebody's car who quit, and then they don't find it for a couple
Yeah.
months, and they never know who did it. Like that is funny,
or as
that is not.
or as Alex's did it. Like he told me, get a saute pan really hot, and then put some fucking peppers on.
Just crack black pepper.
Crack
Throw
black
it
pepper
under
on that,
someone's
and then
station.
throw it
Pepper
into
bomb,
someone's
like-
station and put fucking pepper bomb.
There's things that are jokes, and there's things that aren't. And tampering with people's food, I think, is
Tampering with consumer products is fucking felony.
Aiden might know the answer to this question. Is that a federal offense, or is it like it's a felony?
I believe it is. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that's a felony.
Like so,
'Cause
like
that has to do with production.
No,
When you fuck with, like, mass production.
contamination of consumer produce.
So, yeah, but
So,
on a mass
consumer
scale.
product.
So
Consumer
that's
product,
what takes
yeah.
it to the next
So it's
level.
like it's basically going, hey, it's kind of like bio warfare in a sense.
yeah, absolutely.
Like you're literally wiping some shit with your ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you're
want shit flakes. You know,
like granted, E. coli is kind of the same fucking way, but that's more like
Oh, yeah, but
that's
that-
cow
That's
manure
almost
in the fucking.
It's like the same thing with the people licking the ice cream or the spitting their mouthwash
who-
back into the bottle.
Who knows what the fuck you got?
Yeah, you might have fucking syphilis. You might have mono. You might have HIV, AIDS, something.
I do know.
I'm pretty
all
sure
these
HIV
people
and
have.
AIDS is blood transfusion
well,
only.
I believe that if
I don't know if
you-
it's saliva
if
transfusion,
If you
but
knowingly have
any-
a disease,
I was
if
gonna
you
say
knowingly
anything
have a
that's
disease,
saliva fucking transfusion. I mean, you're
But I
fucked.
think like if you knowingly have a disease and do it, like no, it's like
That's actually illegal, and you'll go to jail.
yeah, like well, fuck, man, the felony just
Like
you licking
beyond
fucking
what
ice
you would
cream
already be going to jail for.
is already a felony. But now they're gonna fucking throw something else on there, like
That's with HIV and AIDS. That's attempted murder.
All that type of shit is just it's instant fucking gratification. Like That's all these people want that are posting this type of shit.
Man, hold on, time out. Like, because we're all about it. Everyone in
Yeah,
the world is
that's
about
what society
instant
is
gratification.
as of now, is instant
But-
gratification.
but
But
yeah,
these people
but-
that are getting like a like or two on their photos, and now they did something, and then Lad Bible or whatever the fuck picks it up,
Yeah, and then they got like
and now they
fucking
have all these other things, and the police
a
show look them
million
up.
shares. Like,
Yeah,
and
and-
like, you know, they can say they purchased the product. Like, who knows? Like, they might have, but the rest of the society doesn't know that they purchased that product, and then went and did this video, and it's a stigma that is gonna stick around for a long ass time.
And they didn't claim that they bought it until somebody made an uprising about it and like
Yeah,
actually
fuck
got
yeah,
mad.
man. Like,
I don't give
And
a
they're
shit.
like,
If
oh,
somebody
hold
wipes
up,
their
hold
ass
up, hold
on
up, hold
kale
up,
and puts
hold
it
up.
back on
We
the
have a
shelf?
receipt. Like, no, it's still
did
not
you buy
okay.
all the kale?
It's still not fucking okay.
Yeah, like that. You want to talk about cross contamination?
Yeah, you wiped your ass with kale. You bought that fucking head of kale.
You bought that whole shelf
Did you
of,
buy
like,
that entire
kale,
shelf of kale and
cilantro,
like every other
everything?
product on that shelf? Because your ass has now been on everyone's food.
And speaking of instant gratification, I don't know if any of y'all seen this. It comes down to Facebook, and I hate watching things on Facebook because it means that I'm just trolling Facebook and shit. But it was on 4th of July, and it was a dude over at Walmart for some instant gratification wanted to fucking burn the American flag in the parking lot.
Yeah, I don't understand that shit.
Yeah, I really.
Why
like,
Walmart?
Are you trying to say something towards
Because
the
it's
government
Walmart.
right now? Like in the
What in the-
situation that we're in?
Walmart is
Or
going on
Is that
here?
you really just saying fuck America and
Like, on the bird,
taking
like,
to
I-
the,
my whole thing is-
the most
If anyone that is
highest
burning,
degree?
anyone
like
that is
you
burning
don't
a
burn
flag,
a fucking American flag
Chase,
unless it touches the ground.
Chase, anyone that is burning a flag, saying "fuck America" and all that shit, bye, fucking leave.
Okay, like this.
Well,
this
obviously,
would-
but I mean, that a cop's not just going to be like, okay, bullet in the head, bye. Or like,
Oh.
hey, you're going to fucking Mexico or some shit. He's going to lock him up and put him in jail for
Yeah, and then
5 to 10
once
years
you
or some
think
shit.
about
or
it, and
maybe
you
even a year or
serve
two.
those
Like
times-
it's a for like the city, it's like a misdemeanor, not misdemeanor. I
No,
mean, it's a
it-
felony.
it's not.
But you're not going to get locked up for
Yeah,
a long time.
burning a flag is a felony.
Yeah, I know. It's a. But I'm saying you're not going to get locked up for like 20 years.
Yeah,
You're going to get locked up for like maybe like 2 years,
For what?
depending on for burning a flag.
It's not illegal.
It's not illegal.
It is.
No, it's
No.
not.
It falls under the freedom of speech category. Like, yeah, you like. I disagree with it, and we're gonna steer this fucking boat away from the whole fucking political side that we're going to.
Sorry.
But it is not illegal to burn an American flag. It is 100% legal. It's freedom of speech. Like, you can fucking hate the government all the fuck you want in this state, in this country, and that's what makes it great. And we're gonna go back to the cowhead.
yeah. We kind of took a right wing turn there. Like,
I'd like to point out that I had no part of that.
Of
And I'm
all
usually
people,
the one. Yes.
of all people, not having any part of that was Aden. And I honestly, Aden, I cannot wait for your podcast to come out because, like, you know, I do want to. Like, me and my political views has nothing to do with this show, and it's like I'm more interested into what you think, but I want to talk about your skateboarding career because we touched briefly on it on Monday, and so like you had a career in skateboarding.
I mean, I wouldn't really call it a career. I was getting product and I was traveling around, and
You were getting paid.
no.
Well, they were giving you a product. Were they paying for your travel?
I mean, at times, you know, every skater does this from time to time. But you know, when things are rough, you sell some of the product to get money.
Yeah, yeah.
So in that way, I suppose yes. But no, I never got to that level. There was a kind of like, kind of a cross in the road. You know, like I could have went this path and pursued it a little bit more. But I remember that there was a time there when I had a few sponsors, and it started feeling like I was going to work. And for me, skateboarding was always my escape from the world. You know, even if I fall, you know, if I bash my leg or anything like that, even that was an escape from reality and the world. And
not a real job as like the way we perceive real jobs.
Yeah, it just I didn't really want the responsibility that came with pursuing a job in skateboarding. I just wanted to skateboard.
I do want to kind of bring this to Aden. Have you
It's where
seen
the best skaters
dude,
are formed too.
Have you seen the dude? He actually does like the scooter thing. Juicy Carter.
No.
I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
Like he does basically skateboarding stuff, but on. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can totally put that on
Yeah,
the,
sure,
on the
sure.
screen so that he could actually see it.
But Juicy Carter, like he does, basically like he does rails, he does all this other random type of stuff like that. He fucks himself up more than any skateboarder I've ever really seen, because skateboarders, like, they get away from their board a lot quicker than they can get away from a scooter, because you have that.
Oh
bar
yeah,
right there.
the scooter seems brutal, man. Landing on it and then imagine hitting your chin
And dude, like
on the handle.
I'll,
No,
I'll
thank you.
pull it up on
like
Instagram real quick.
a razor.
That's the one reason why I thought BMX was more difficult than skateboarding.
Like, are you talking about like Billy? Are you
Yeah.
talking about like a razor scooter?
lot more metal.
Yeah, like he uses not. It's not a razor.
You ever had a
scooter.
handlebar go directly into your chest
Yeah, yes. I
on
have.
like a 5-foot impact?
Yes,
Just
yeah.
all your weight.
well,
Yeah,
I used to actually do
It's
like
surprising that shit doesn't go through your body.
Oh, I had the circle
Like, I used
scar.
to-
Yeah,
I
for like
used to
2
do-
weeks, 3 weeks.
I actually used to do the whole scooter thing. Like we had ramps.
Oh,
like,
did you?
Yeah,
Like
like
scooters that big?
I shit you not. Like dude, we used to have like ramps. Like me and my
Fucking
friends.
losers.
Like
Yeah, I was like, no,
I shit you not. We had
3-wheel scooter.
I had like 2 friends that did skateboarding. Me and my other friend did the whole
Aiden and I right now are passing judgment. I'm just
Scooter
saying,
thing.
Like,
And
I
then
can
I
just
had-
look at Aiden.
Nah, man, nah.
Yeah, I know he
then I
totally
had
is.
then I
Everybody's
had
got their
2
passion.
people that did BMX stuff, and I was the only person that had ramps. So we kept on seeing who could do the furthest ramp jump and everything. Obviously,
You say rim?
ramp, but
For this rim job.
You heard rim, right? Oh, too easy. All right, we're gonna leave that one alone.
but I mean, I'll show you. Part.
That's why I don't want to drink.
Yeah, it's too easy. It's too easy. Like we heard rim. Like,
Nothing loaded. Yeah.
all right, what are you pulling up right now?
All right, Siri.
Evidently Siri wants me to go to Rio Grande City. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Calling, dude.
Is there some people that want some Team Fat Kid 11?
Man, like maybe they're new followers. Like, I don't know. Like, phones connected to everything. Like, damn these smartphones. They're smarter than me.
Yeah, Dooley. I don't know if you've actually like looked up like skateboard fails or anything like with pros,
Oh,
but
dude.
Nyjah Houston,
Fail Army is like
that
my favorite
dude.
thing.
He literally like he annihilated himself just on stair sets, just trying to do like a single kickflip or like a single
Oh no!
like a
I've seen
sevens.
I've seen a lot of that
No, I-
stuff.
like this motherfucker ripped his
look what he
dreads
pulled
out
up.
from his trucks. Like his trucks on his skateboard ripped his dreads out of his head.
What the fuck?
One second.
Really?
Yeah,
There
Yeah.
is a Sam.
that shit was
Dooley
ridiculous.
That has
and he was like,
Dooley as
I
their
think,
fucking name.
I want to say like 17 to 18 years old.
You see that?
I see what you're looking at, and like maybe you need to reach out to Sam.
I'm gonna have to
You're
reach out
probably
to him.
related.
Yeah, it might.
But he's got the
it-
underscore. It's
might.
not, it's not the
might,
real.
It
damn
might
it.
actually be my cousin. I don't know, but
All right, like let's. So we're just jumping on your Instagram right now. Like,
well, yeah, because I don't know his actual thing that he has on there, but just we'll keep on talking. Like I'm gonna look.
Speaking
for him.
of crazy skateboarding,
yeah, I was
there's a
looking
guy
at,
that's blind
like these
that
hot
is
dogs and
skateboarding.
sausages and shit you got on your Instagram.
That sounds good.
It's perfect.
I'm pretty sure he's trying to look up scooter shit.
Yeah,
Nah, you don't got to do that.
yeah, no,
yeah.
he's definitely going all in.
He's gonna do it. It doesn't matter. We
We
something-
can move on.
Just put something exciting, you know. Just
Yeah,
how about
like-
somebody tying their shit?
Oh yeah, like you could by now you could have just YouTube Fail
Just
Army.
kidding,
We
Dooley.
could- we
Love
could
you,
just-
brother.
We could just sit here and watch Fail Army. Like,
Can you hear Dooley?
Yo, he can hear us.
I told you
right now.
he's gonna find it. There's no
Yeah,
stopping him.
He has to scroll through it,
Is
like
he sleeping right now?
maybe.
That
I'm
deep
gonna
sleep.
cut all you. Shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
571 followers.
it's not hard to fucking find the dude.
This podcast has a lot of
Apparently.
determination.
I'm pretty sure there's a search engine built into this fucking thing that you could have just typed it.
Motherfucker.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I don't know if typing motherfucker would have helped, but
You got a Samuel L. Jackson. Motherfucker! Sam Jackson, what? Like,
You're following Chris Hemsworth.
oh yeah. Now this is just gonna be fun.
Oh,
Like,
this is let's
let's
look
do
into
this.
this. Everybody,
yeah, like,
pay
yeah,
attention.
yeah, like,
He's scrolling a lot faster than normal.
yeah. All of a sudden he's sped up. So he's
Viking
following
Barbie.
Thor.
When you see Chug Life 757, just stop
Girls,
at that one. That's
girls
the
with
one.
dicks. What is that? That's a weird follow, Julie. Like I want to know what that's
You
about.
got Dana White and GSP.
Y'all fucking me up, like.
You trying to get into
Yeah,
UFC?
yeah,
Jack Black.
Yeah. No, he's got to scroll
There's
faster.
nothing wrong with that.
Like,
He's
he's
great.
almost at the bottom.
yeah, is
World
he?
star.
Is he almost at the bottom?
Well, when he got there, it extended.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, when he got to the bottom and extended. I don't think that's a real true dually. What the fuck is that, dude?
Oh man, there's some really good
Yeah,
ones, but
yeah,
I'm gonna
like-
be nice.
Yeah,
you
like
know,
no, just call him out.
You know
Call him out of
Caitlin
this,
Ives?
come
Oh, Burt Kreischer. I respect that one.
I love Burt Kreischer.
Burnt Chrysler.
on. What is Big Dick's
Hey,
anal?
Vince Cornegie.
I don't understand that one. Can you go back and click on that? Dually's Instagram is weird. Like you guys should
He's
definitely.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Wow. He's worldly.
Oh look, there went Alex. That's Alex Card. Hey, just scroll by. The only reason why I saw that is because it has the Team Packet logo. Why are you so far down at the bottom, Alex?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Why is this not in chronological order?
I don't know.
I, like,
There went Team Fat Kid.
we're
CMO 757. That's my homie.
all right. So let's get off of this. Like while Dooley scrolls, let's change topics. So we were talking to Aden earlier.
Yeah,
about,
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. Oh, was that one that just scrolled by? All right. So we do you have Wendy's on there? Wendy's is good. Oh, that's a Twitter. That's a Twitter. So anyway,
Hello, Jason Foster.
oh look, why the fuck am I so far at the bottom, bro?
I don't know.
You're below me and Team Fat Kid, bitch.
If
Yeah.
it makes you feel any better, out of 571, I think you're like 200 or something.
You followed that many people?
I really like the bacon and eggs.
Oh yeah,
Profile
that-
picture?
Yeah. That's,
You know? Oh,
you
my
know,
God. That's
you know,
classic.
That's just me being me. Like,
That's you just killing it.
it's,
Fucking flies. Jesus
oh
Christ.
no, is that what's pissing you off?
So,
Or
what's
is
the guy's
is
name?
it us talking shit?
What are you trying to look up?
Who cares at this point? We lost
Scooter
interest.
shit. I told you this was
Dude,
massively
I will
unimportant.
find it when I find it.
Dude,
Just
go to YouTube.
search
Shit, man.
something.
Fucking Google
Just
fucking scooter shit. No one cares. No one can.
Jesus.
No
We
one
got-
can
we-
see this.
we
This
got
is
a cover
podcast.
for him as he
well,
looks.
then
Jim
y'all keep on
Babadone's
motherfucking
name?
talking. I'll fucking
Yeah,
find it when I find
fucking
it.
fail army. Anyway.
This needs to be on fail.
The fail scroll. Like you just can't like. All right, so let's go back to Aiden and because like Team Packet, we talk about ourselves enough, and we don't always have. Oh shit, Chase, you
Ask
gotta
me
eat
the
this.
tough questions. Eat some bugs, man. It's time
Yeah.
to eat some bugs. You know? That was a gift that I brought last week.
No, they're not chocolate covered at all.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, so
Are they flies?
yeah, no, pass those over. Like
They're not flat. They're not chocolate covered.
They're
There's
delicious
bugs.
and good for you. Full of proteins.
Low proteins. Keto.
Very keto.
Keto friendly.
It's keto friendly.
I see you looking at it. I tried to read it too, but
Just eat them, dude.
It's got all the
I think it's either an
omegas.
ant or a wasp, but I'm not sure.
It's definitely not an ant.
It's got all the omegas.
There's
It's
no
got all the-
stinger in it, so
It's not an ant.
The legs get stuck in your teeth a little bit. Just go ahead and eat one, man. Like you're analyzing it too much. Just
I know it's not a June bug.
They based
Put it
the
in your
movie
face,
Limitless
Chase.
on those. Yeah.
when you eat
I'm
like
based-
when
I'm
you,
making that up.
when you
Obviously.
when you eat like
Like, I
four of
need an
them,
explanation.
Come
they-
on.
when you eat like four of them, they almost have like a Worcestershire flavor.
I was trying to place it earlier.
Yeah, they're not.
Worcestershire, I don't know if it cuts it back.
Yeah, that's not. Maybe it's not 100% right.
I
Like,
just want to know what kind of bug.
yeah, dude, it's a beetle. Just eat them.
There's a hair.
Oh, Jesus! Like,
Fucking, there you
Yeah,
go,
I'm
finally.
about to
He's
get
about to eat a
insect,
bug,
I'm
and he's worried about a hair.
All right.
Yeah.
Aiden.
Dooley finally
What's
found
up?
the
All
scooter
right.
shit, bro.
couple bugs.
Scooters.
Like, you know,
Oh, shit.
why are you making your dad's face? Like,
Well, he does a whole bunch of the type of shit like that.
yeah, okay, man.
That's
like-
pretty good. All right, we just saw a guy on a scooter do kind of like a slide or in a circle.
Wow.
It was
It took
impressive.
Took us 15
I was
minutes.
actually
to
kind of waiting for him to bust his ass.
Well, he does a lot, by the way.
I was really hoping that we were gonna watch people eat shit on scooters.
I thought that's where this was going.
Well,
It was not going that
I'm
way.
literally fucking saying, like,
Oh, I love the song choice.
fuck my damn computer.
Look, man, like no one knows what's going on here except
I
you.
know this.
But now you're letting them know. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Like, I mean,
So-
does he get paid?
Not very often you see people.
He does like competitions and
I
everything.
mean, like, are there razor scooter competitions? Like, is it?
I assume so.
There's like internet game competitions, bro. Like
I get it, but is it worth your time and effort to become really good at a razor scooter? Please, Aiden, weigh in on this.
I don't know.
Like, is it worth your time and effort to razor scooter fucking 5 days a week so that you can go into a razor scooter competition? I'm hoping that it's sponsored by Red Bull at some point because that's how you're gonna make your money.
Yeah.
Like, so once a year you make $5,000 if you win the razor scooter competition. And being that good at a razor scooter as this gentleman is, I feel like he would win all the one razor scooter competitions every year.
I don't know.
What is up with?
I'm sure there's a pretty large, kind of like hidden.
No,
No?
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Like, I mean, like the
I don't know. I think
between
whatever.
the 8 to 10-year-olds. Like, this dude is obviously
Yeah, he's definitely not-
mid 20s.
Yeah.
Like maybe he's been razoring for. Is that what it's called? Razoring.
I
Or
will say,
scootering?
I personally think that scooters kind of look a little goofy. You know, it's just my opinion. And I know what it is. It's because on a scooter, usually they're a little like shorter, and
Uh-huh.
when you're doing tricks with your legs so close together like that, it kind of looks goofy. And I really think that's all it is. Other than that, whatever somebody wants to do,
All right,
Hey,
so
that's you,
all
man.
right, so
It's your life.
you as a skateboarder, like, how do you feel about the inline skaters?
fuck them.
No, but you have no issue with scooters.
No. I don't have an issue with any of them.
Fuck both of them.
Honestly, if I had to put, the blame somewhere, it would be on bikers. But not because I hate what they do or anything. It's because when some skaters and bikers are at the skate park. No. It's not even about dickheads. It's just like if somebody loses control of their skateboard or bike and runs into the other, the skateboarder is gonna get fucking pummeled because he's on a bike made out of metal, and it's dangerous.
Okay.
That's it. It's scary.
Okay, I understand.
And they go the fastest.
The bikers.
The bikers are flying around the park like little rockets.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah,
so the inline skaters you don't have an issue with.
No,
So because their wheels are locked.
they're
to their
few and
feet.
far between nowadays.
You
don't see 'em.
Their wheels are locked to their feet, so even if they eat shit, like, their shit goes nowhere because it's connected to their feet.
Well, that's why
is it the safest for everyone around you?
I don't know. I don't know about safest, but I will say that skateboarding is the one. Well, yeah, the one extreme sport where you're not attached by anything. Rollerblades,
yeah.
it's on your feet.
Bikes,
Snowboard,
you got your hands.
bikes,
Snowboards,
hands.
Yeah, you're.
Skis. Let's go.
You're locked in.
Even surfboard, you got a
leash.
ankle guard or ankle.
It's a leash.
Leash. See, I don't know. And yeah, so it's I mean, it's what I do, and I'm biased as hell, but It's the shit, and that's why.
Aiden, have you ever had this happen?
All right.
I had those
the
shoes. Yes.
shoelace? Like, what are we looking at right now? Oh, that looks. I don't
no,
know.
not really.
I don't think Aiden would ever try to spin around on the fucking end of a pipe.
Oh no, that's not true.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not
yeah.
true.
well,
I have attempted that. I didn't land it,
Not a
but
spin.
I didn't land on my ribs, right on top of it. Thank God.
to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right.
I will say the guy that you're showing me,
No.
this guy right here, I will say out of all the scooter guys I've seen, he's got a lot of style. He's got a lot of style.
Hey, I mean,
Like, if I could
He
actually,
looks really comfy.
if I could actually fully upload, his name is Juicy Carter,
He's pretty damn good.
Guzzzy Carter.
he might get one extra follower from our podcast. Like,
Yeah.
Like he does.
He won me over.
He,
Aiden's following that shit when he gets home.
he does post a lot of his fails and then a lot of his like successes. Like
Okay, so like we're gonna pull this, we're gonna reel this in a little bit. And like Team Fat Kid, we have failed on some epic shit that we've attempted, and shit doesn't always work out that way. And I think like broadcasting your success and your fails at the same fucking time, like because we don't edit anything, and we could probably all agree that some of these podcasts have failed. And I'm trying to rescue this one right now. So like. But so we fail at things like, come on, man, like everyone does, and we spend a lot of time working on something, and it fucking comes out horrific. Kangaroo,
I was thinking the spatchcock chicken,
which one?
the Indian one.
Oh yeah.
That did not work out.
Yeah, okay. Like so we learn things,
We did. We learned things. It's a learning experience.
and like you don't sous vide kangaroo.
No.
That is
Smoking it works.
Smoking kangaroo is fantastic, and I don't know if grilling. I don't know if grilling kangaroo.
I'd say as long as it's low and slow, it might be all right.
Yeah, but then we're almost smoking it. So
I'm good with that.
the thing is, like
flies in the cup, bro. Like
It's an empty
The
cup.
fuck you want me to do about it?
put your hand over it and kill the cup, kill the flies.
They've been sitting here for an hour,
Yeah, it's a dead cup, bro.
I
Like-
didn't know this.
and it looks like water.
No, but I mean,
Okay.
like, okay, so we you win some, you lose some, and as us being Team Fat Kid, we win and lose sometimes on an epic level. We it's
The cow head, bro.
Like right now, we're struggling to get this thing cooked, but it looks amazing.
And I mentioned earlier that I would eat the cow's eyeball on film for you guys.
Yeah, no, I want to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Like, okay,
Not
it's
a
Thursday,
problem.
but motherfucker, it's
I
still
won't
Monday. We're
pass.
still cooking this fucking.
I'll
We're
pass
still
the
cooking
torch.
this damn.
You say it's not a problem till you crunch through that cornea.
Oh, it's not
As
even the
I
cornea,
did.
dude.
I'm not a big fan of the
You
cornea, I
gotta be
will
careful.
say.
You gotta be careful, like
But
when
the
you're eating
retinas, though.
eyeballs.
Yeah,
When you're
what I'm
eating
talking
eyeballs.
personal experiences.
Yeah, like when you're eating eyeballs, you gotta be careful about how deep you go, because when you start picking up the optic nerves and things like that, like when you grab an eyeball and you're gonna devour it, like
That
and
was
you want
For
you want
us.
you want
It was fun for
champ
us.
up on this and like be cool. Make
I
sure
already did one.
Yeah,
I ate the tiny one.
make sure that there's no optic nerves dangling.
I've seen what happens.
Yeah,
Or
I
you're
mean,
not holding
you
the,
guys are the chefs, so prepare the eyeball for me, and I'll suck it
We're
down.
preparing it right now, but I will give you the correct guidance
I
into
still-
how to eat. Like you don't take the cartilage behind the eye.
The cow ball,
Well-
the cow's
cow
eyeball
ball.
is huge. Like I think it's gonna have to be cut.
No,
Yeah, I would prefer it to be cut.
That's not how
It's-
this game plays.
But I'm
No.
confused.
Whole eye.
You're making this seem very complicated.
It's very simple.
Last time when
You
me
take
and
the eyeball out and
Jason,
you eat it.
Okay,
when
Just
me and
don't go
Jason
too
had
deep.
some,
but you're
I
talking
had
about the cords and stuff. I'm getting
I,
nervous.
I, I,
That's
told
what you
you,
don't
I,
want.
I got
That's
you.
what you
Well,
don't.
Aiden,
I
He
got
just
you.
dove in there with a fork and just grabbed the thing out, and
I
it
took
just
too much. I
pulled
took
whatever
too
it
much.
pulled.
he
So-
had he went way too far in, had the nerves and the casing of the eye.
Yeah, that's gross.
That's what I was talking about.
I'll still eat that
Me,
if you challenge
I had
me,
just
but
the
I
eyeball.
prefer not to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a different experience.
Next time.
So, like, if
It'd be cooler if you
yeah, it'd be way cooler if I could have fucking swallowed that, but there was like way too much going on.
I'll eat the whole bone. I'll eat the whole head.
Oh, will you eat the bone?
Yeah, just chop it into
Yeah,
little
yeah,
don't,
pieces,
don't eat the head because
little-
I want to keep that.
like Chex
Oh,
Mix or
dude,
something.
fucking head and bones.
Yeah, make it me like a bone marrow shake.
Dude, bone marrow. Now,
really good for you.
now when we get into the marrow, that's like one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, bone marrow is delicious.
wow, dude.
Oh, absolutely. Ossobuco. Cut that
Oh,
bone
like,
in half.
I don't like, motherfucker. Like you get like a ham steak and like that little the nugget in the middle
Yeah,
of that bone,
a
in the
little
middle of
goo
the
in
ham
there.
steak. Oh shit! Like
I don't know about food, so that's
me
a
and the
little
producer,
goo.
we switch off on that. Like what side of ham steak you get, like because that's
When we had that at Fo 79,
oh shit,
Oh, man.
yeah, dude.
that put a whole new life into my life.
Are you talking about the challenge that you just decided to eat? The
No, we're talking about the first time we
first
went
time
there. And we just sat
Oh,
down.
Dewey
We got
wasn't there.
greeted with
That's right.
everything. We had
Billy
tomahawk
wasn't there.
steaks.
Yeah, man.
I was at
We,
work for
we
that.
had meat butter. We had
Oh, hell yeah.
everything.
It was
Personal
we were-
bowls of pho.
Yeah, they were closed. Like the first time we went to Fuss 79, like they really like went over the top, and they gave us like all the goods, and then we went back for the challenge. And
Chase did enjoy his meal.
Chase,
He enjoyed
For
his
the
broth.
challenge.
best I could.
You enjoyed your broth. Like,
I really expected Chase to win. Like I really.
I really expected myself to do a lot better than I did. But
What?
the tripe was
Oh,
stumbling
everyone
The-
blames.
I didn't have a problem with
everyone,
it.
everyone blames the tribe.
if
See,
I knew it
on
was in there, I
the
wouldn't
first
have
time
choked.
the first time we went and I had the bowl that we had, it was the same exact bowl, just bigger. The tripe wasn't as bad because there wasn't so much tripe in there.
No,
Yeah, it was the same bowl.
No, I don't think they gave you number 9s when we went there the first time.
Yeah, because you asked
No, that's what I did.
you
for the
asked Troy
challenge.
what the best like the best unique one or something like that was, and he gave us the one with the tripe and everything like that.
Well,
in there.
that was my bowl.
Okay, well, anyways, it had
Yeah.
tripe in it.
Yes.
All right, and the smaller one, there just wasn't that much tripe in it. Obviously, with the bigger one, you're gonna have more tripe, and every bite I had was tripe, and it kept getting
Did you
stuck
have
in the back
bites,
of my
or
throat.
Did you just drink the broth?
Well, I drank the broth first, like at least like
Exactly what they said not to do.
I would say like at least a 12-ounce soda of.
You were
broth.
like nibbling on the meal. Like
Yeah,
you
I
were
know.
just like slowly taking your time.
know.
Charlie was like, I
Because-
just had food before this.
I was like,
I'm
Yeah,
not
Charlie
gonna-
ate before he showed up.
I was like, I got plenty of time. I can definitely crush this, and that's why I took like the slow, like conservative route. And I was like, okay, I got this. But then the tripe, it started, it hit the
When
back,
the
and
owner
it was
of-
making me gag.
When the owner
So it made me
says-
not want to have food.
When the owner says the broth is not part of the challenge,
The broth was fucking delicious.
that was like, yeah, oh shit, man.
You had to
Fucking-
eat 4 pounds of other shit.
completely fine.
How long did it take you to eat the rest of that shit? 2 days.
Actually, nobody was giving out leftovers other than Charlie.
No bullshit. They gave everybody a fucking.
They
I,
offered me
didn't,
one.
I didn't want to look at that shit.
Yeah,
so.
I was done.
And, well,
I didn't get no
honestly, me and
leftovers.
Alex,
Oh shit, man!
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like any sort of challenge that we ever do, Alex has to be like right there across the street from me, type of thing.
That's why you lost the pizza challenge. We
Because
could have crushed it.
This motherfucker, like,
the pizza challenge was no fucking
I
joke.
shit you not, Alex. He'll sit there like, "How you doing, Dooley?" I'm like, "I'm fucking dying. I'm dying. I'm done." And he's like, "I'm just not getting to the noodles." And this motherfucker is like dying trying to eat the noodles, and I'm like just now like halfway through the
1
meat.
pound of fucking noodles, man.
No, no,
That's-
2
that's-
pounds, 2 pounds
Oh,
of meat, 2 pounds
that's
of
2
noodles.
pounds of meat. 2
That's
pounds of
I
noodles.
went meat
two
first.
boxes of fucking spaghetti, basically. Like,
And like he was looking at me like I'm like I have my headphones in and they just died. I'm like, fuck, my motivation's gone. I have people yelling at me in my ear. I'm like, shit. And then I was just going, come on, dude, come on, where you at? And I'm like,
Alex did have a good showing.
Yeah, like Alex is right there. He's like, "Come on, Doug, come on." Like he was basically like my personal cheerleader, but my competitor. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking beat you.
Like there was no other competitor. The competitor was you in the bowl. Like everyone sat down with the same fucking shit.
Yeah, but it was like, who's gonna eat more of it? Duel
My
or I? Like,
whole
it was
thing was you coming up to me and putting the damn speaker in my ear, going, "Fucking, I'm the tiger."
Well, who doesn't want that?
Me when I'm like 7 bites left, where I could fucking
So
focus.
you're blaming it on me.
Yes.
Is that what we're going with nowadays? You're gonna blame your last 7 bites on me?
No, I'm blaming.
And Survivor.
I'm
playing
blaming.
Eye
I'm
of the
blaming
Tiger.
that. I'm blaming that tripe.
Mr. Troy just
What's
came
up,
over.
Troy?
Shaking up fucking-
Right, we gotta
Troy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh shit!
None for me.
And whoever
None
is
for
a
me,
new
thanks.
listener to the podcast, Mr. Troy is the neighbor who hooks everything up. And as we're talking about the Pho Challenge, he is the owner of Pho
Yeah,
79.
we're literally right now just talking about the Pho Challenge. Like when we went in
awesome.
and none of us won.
Julie almost.
He almost had it.
He Mr. Troy is a very great host.
Yo, dude, he's
Very gracious host too.
He is one of the greatest hosts.
You know, one of
all
my
time.
buddies put me on to their what is it, the iced coffee.
Who's ready, man? Let's go.
Oh, the pool's ready?
Yeah, let's go. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers, cheers. Sláinte.
Coming back from California.
Hey, I wish I could have partied with y'all.
And
Ooh, that's good.
I'm gonna tell you, if you're hot, come over.
We'll be over there in a little while.
All right, come on.
Here, Chase.
Oh, hey, you should go out. You should go out the
Sure,
back
but-
door and walk past. Walk past. Walk past what we're cooking out there.
Yeah, I don't.
Look at it.
You
Look at
can
it.
use the back way.
That's not mine, but I can't do two.
There was a bug in it.
Yeah. So there was definitely a fly in there. He ate him. Well,
I didn't
ate
taste
bugs.
it.
You ate bugs
No, there was
earlier.
a
today.
few.
Did it land as soon as you took it?
So no, I mean like
There's
so.
a
I
That,
fly in
taste
the
it.
stomach right now.
Extra protein, it's fine.
but so
Making larvae on your.
that was Aiden's first experience with the
Stomach
bugs.
has to-
Like
it's
so,
gonna
he owns the restaurant that we went to do the Pho challenge.
Yeah, I've been there. I
And-
like it.
And they do really good things, and it takes them a really long time to make that broth. And
Like, dude, we were sitting there for like an hour just waiting on it, and we're all like,
well, no, we were waiting on fucking Chase to show up.
Always.
"Oh yeah,
As
yeah,
always.
yeah, we're
But
we're waiting on
can
Chase."
I say one thing about the broth? I already know I said it was really delicious and everything, but another reason why I wanted to go for the broth first is it's a sign of respect towards the chef. You taste the broth before, and that goes with ramen. That goes with pho.
I do
it's-
understand where you're coming from.
If you don't like the broth, you send it back, and they will change it up
Okay,
for you.
but-
No.
I understand your point.
Well,
I-
I'm just saying.
Wait,
but I know it was a
I
challenge.
totally understand that
but
because I've done that
I
at
just-
Caponara.
I've
the-
never been in that
I will-
situation
I will
before,
say
so I was
their
like, you
name.
know what, fuck it.
I will say their name, Caponara.
But I drank a little too much. than what I
Caponara
should.
has like the best ramen that I've had ever. That's like freshly made.
Have you had other ramen?
I wasn't big on
I had
carbonara.
it from like 2 other different type of locations. But
Okay.
Caponara does have like the best ramen I've
Capo
actually
was pretty,
had.
bland.
And like their type of stuff, like I said compliments to the chef,
got the
and then they gave me more fucking noodles because I said compliments to the chef, like good noodles, good dish, and everything. They gave me a little bit more because I wasn't full yet. It was the first time I went before they expanded and did all this other type of stuff. This is like 3 years ago. So when I went there, I was like compliments to the chef and everything. I had extra noodles, extra eggs, and extra spice to the bowl.
You ordered it that way?
Yeah.
Because like they go from like level 1 to like
No.
level fucking
That-
5, and
This
Trust
is,
me,
This is
that
before.
shit is ridiculously hot.
Yeah, this is before like they actually expanded on their shit. Like this is my last year or two.
Yeah, okay.
From
And
the location.
Caponara, it's the same restaurant. They just expanded the
Yeah.
restaurant to see it more people.
They changed the menu too. But when I went there, like everything, and they gave me extra noodles, and then I was like, I'm still fucking hungry. They're like, well, here's another fucking bowl, same fucking like for free, basically. They're like, we want to see you explode, basically. Like, it's just,
I want to see Dooley explode.
I want to see you explode all over the wall. Like, it's just.
How the fuck can you order extra ramen, but you can't finish a pho bowl?
Well, because their ramen wasn't like.
Damn.
It wasn't 2 pounds of noodles.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, man, you trained for this one and you couldn't do it.
Dude, like.
I'm still fighting. I'm gonna fight you.
Okay. I don't know what the recipe is now because I haven't been in there in a while. But back when the first time I actually went in there, it was like 8 ounces of noodles. And then if you want extra noodles, it's like a pound of noodles in total. And then,
I'll challenge you.
bitch, let's go.
Oh, is that a
You-
is that
would be
let's call out
surprised.
like, hey, Dooley, hit the button.
Shots fired.
Right,
You
yeah.
would be surprised.
Oh, like so, Aiden.
It's disgusting.
Like, that's against your diet.
When I was
For Dooley,
what I did with the
fuck the keto.
Yeah,
diet.
he's like, I'm all in.
Wait,
The last
what are you
challenge
trying to
that I
do?
did, just like personal challenge, was I was getting some sushi, right? And it was a buffet. So I had like a little bit of fried rice. I had like some, what is that, like fried,
hibachi.
what is the macaroons? No, not macaroons.
Wontons?
And,
Something like
Rangoons,
that.
like rangoons.
Rangoons. Crab rangoon.
I will tell you right now, when I had this shit at Caponara, it was not like doing the challenge. Like the extra noodles.
I want to
were-
hear. I want to hear how much Aiden ate.
I'm saying.
I've seen you
I'm saying, but I'm saying it wasn't like a stupid exuberant amount of noodles. It was like, oh hey, you just
More
had
so
a pound.
broth?
Here's a little bit more to eat with your broth. It wasn't like, oh, here's another fucking pound of noodles. No, it was like, here's a little bit more to like slurp because
Okay.
they encourage slurping at the ramen shop.
Right.
They encourage.
Good, 'cause I do it no
they
matter where
encourage
I'm at.
slurping
They,
in
yeah,
general.
they encourage doing that type of stuff. So,
All right,
I mean,
so Aiden,
that's where I'm coming from.
I
But
want to
yeah,
go back. I want to go back. Like,
if you challenge what?
Well, I'm just saying this. The last thing I did was a personal challenge. Of it,
Yeah.
I was just with my ex, and we were having, we were just at the
Just went out to eat.
Chinese buffet, and they also had sushi there. So halfway, when we were eating our meal, somehow the conversation arose to challenge me to see how many pieces of sushi I could eat, and that was after the whole crab rangoons and a little bit of fried rice and a little bit of some other, I think it was like teriyaki chicken or something.
That's where it gets iffy because, like, if you do just sushi, it's different. But if you have other things and then
Well,
then
let me tell you how
sushi with
many
it.
pieces of sushi I ate
yeah,
after that.
challenge accepted.
53.
Wow.
Jesus fuck.
I'll prove it whenever.
One second. Was it all one of the same sushi, or was it all different types?
Different types.
Different types.
I'm right there with you.
Though I didn't get the ones, like that are like deep fried on the outside. I'm just not a
The-
fan.
the-
of
the-
it.
the-
But that's the only reason.
the volcano roll with the California.
Yeah, no,
whatever.
like he
53,
rolled, he
plus
rolled
a little
like
other
the,
sugar.
the spicy tuna roll.
And I'll prove it any day.
Did you go to a location that was close to the old job?
No, this was, where it's Lynn Haven Mall, Happy
Okay,
Buffet?
okay,
Happy
yeah,
I know
Buffet,
exactly
right there?
what you're talking
Yeah, right there.
So you're
'Cause
pretty
I
much
used to go
doing,
to the-
like, the raw sushi, like
'Cause-
raw tuna, the raw. Yeah, and what else do they put on fucking sushi? I forgot about it.
Like no, they're like it's like
Well,
like,
like-
I used
fish-wise,
to,
like
I
raw
used to go
fish-wise.
to the location next
Salmon,
to the
tuna.
old job, which I
True.
will name drop.
So is that what you're doing? Yeah. Because you're saying no
Ninja?
deep fried things. So
yeah,
you
super
know how many
ninja.
you know how many super ninjas? there are in
I'm
the
actually
world?
I'm really big on the
well,
volcano
still
roll.
name dropping,
But
so
I
but my
delve
whole thing
into
is
like
like
tuna
Super
and
Ninja,
salmon.
like
Okay, hold on.
But I'm not
Let
like
them finish their
I wouldn't
conversation.
do 53 pieces of straight salmon and tuna.
Yeah,
I don't think,
definitely
I don't
changed
think
it up.
53 pieces of tuna
I wasn't, yeah.
amounts to the pho challenge.
well, you also got to think like
You gotta think it's rice.
Wait, Aiden,
Mostly
Aiden,
rice.
Are you talking sashimi or sushi?
Rolls.
Actual rolls. Okay.
Yeah, rolls. So not.
I mean, so,
Sashimi-
so
I think I might have had a couple pieces
So
of
we're
just.
gonna, are we gonna
alright.
do? Are we gonna do the pho challenge again? And like,
If we
bet
do the pho
Aiden-
challenge again, I need at least a
Can we
month
do a
notice.
different challenge?
Oh,
Hey,
man, fuck, man, we did the pizza challenge. We failed miserably.
Ooh.
There's gotta be others.
Because as soon as we did the pho challenge and I I failed completely hard, like really bad. There was actually something that I've been wanting to do for a while, actually here, not challenge-wise, but now that you want to talk about challenge, I think it'd be a really good challenge. It's not like, I mean, it's similar to pho, but it's Mongolian barbecue.
There's a Mongolian barbecue challenge.
Not sure if
Can
there's an
you
actual
spin
challenge.
that mic so you can actually talk into it. There you go. Yeah.
Not sure that there's an actual challenge for it, but we can make a challenge. I mean, it's not hard.
Oh, wait, on Mongolian barbecue?
Yeah. All noodles, meat, veggies,
It doesn't work out
and
the same
sauce.
way.
That's
because
all it is.
In a challenge, everything is weighed. Like when we went to
Well, yeah.
579, like they weighed
But
out every bowl.
I'm pretty sure we
to
can
make
convince
sure.
them into being like, hey, can y'all weigh out like a certain amount of this? Like, everything will be paid for, and we're gonna videotape like just like how you did at the votes. Just like how you did at the votes.
It won't be to the extent of what we did.
Yeah,
at
it's not gonna be like we're walking
Yeah,
in with a
but
team
like what the
package
producer
sign
is
or
saying,
anything.
everybody
But
make their bowl, but I packed my bowl
somebody,
more meat than
somebody like sit next to us with a video camera.
Well,
and
no,
just
no,
record
I'm
everyone
fine
going
with
in.
doing the whole recording and everything, as long as we because 579 was different because we know them. We were able to put the banner up. We were able to do the lighting and everything like that. But if it's a place that we don't know exactly, like the owner or
we had to
general
ask
manager,
permission
Right.
and all that shit.
Like,
That's
if
what
we-
I'm saying. I mean,
I would totally
it would
be
take
down.
it would take a little bit of time, but I mean, that's
It won't take
preparation.
that much time, but
I mean, it's preparation. I mean,
Oh no, I would
you
totally
go,
be down.
you ask,
I would
you-
totally be
you
down
try to
do,
work
like,
you would
things
have
out.
to
two
make,
cameras.
you would have to make every bowl exactly the same.
Honestly,
And
there's so many restaurants in just this city that does challenges. I don't see why a restaurant that doesn't do a challenge wouldn't want that kind of
they don't do
height.
challenges.
But who knows? We could be the start of them
I
doing
kinda-
challenges.
I
You
kind
know?
of thought, what would
We
a challenge
we
be at the
talked to them
restaurant
about
that
doing
you
a challenge,
generally manage?
and they actually start up challenges after that. Like we are the first people to do a challenge. We're
Yeah,
the
but-
first people to get names on the wall.
Okay,
and
so
then they
like, how do you
continue
like,
on.
You have to convince them at some point to create a challenge,
Right.
and then let us participate in said challenge, and then like the thing like with the challenge is like like with the Fuss 79 and the Brothers Pizza Challenge that we did, like if we finish that, it's free.
Right.
And so if we are gonna say, let's say we go to a Mongolian barbecue place, and then all right, like we're gonna eat 12 bowls. Like I can't eat 12 bowls. I know that.
I
Like,
wouldn't.
so-
I wouldn't even say 12 bowls, but I would say
But I
just,
mean, that- like,
just like
that
how
would
we
be their
just like at
mark.
Fuss 79, a big bowl
It's
of
it's
just
not the
all
same
all the
thing.
sauces.
Jason, it depends.
You got
on
carrots,
the,
lettuce.
It depends on
the whole
place.
works.
It depends on the
Like
place.
we can
Like,
we're better off going to like
I'm pretty
the
sure
ramen
Warriors
shop.
Grill would be down for it.
We're better off going to the ramen shop and saying like we'll eat 2 bowls of your hottest shit, and that the heat challenge. Like we haven't done a heat
Their
challenge.
hottest shit is not.
I mean,
like,
fucking
hot.
pepper.
You can
Hey,
go.
Joe,
you can.
that's
You can go.
That's
you can
completely
go
different.
into.
because I want to go. Like
Specifically,
like everyone
Warriors
knows
Grill.
Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm gonna throw their shit out there. And
Every-
like,
every
there's
Mongolian
there is
barbecue
no way
place
that
has
all of us can
their
go into
special
Buffalo
hot
Wild
sauce.
Wings and eat
Or hot
6 of their hottest fucking
condiment
wings.
liquid, whatever you want to call it.
Like there's yes, we would all finish that challenge and we all walk away with Buffalo Wild Wings shirts.
All we have to do.
But
is
at the end of the fucking
have
day,
a
who
little
the
bit
fuck wants to go to Buffalo Wild Wings?
Nobody.
Like, I mean,
which I heard their happy hour is like $2 on their
yeah,
domestic.
bullshit, dude. Because we went there. And
Yeah,
it
we
was-
went there
It
before
was
the-
$2 on Bud Light, and you know I don't think that
Me
shit.
and Jason went on their happy hour before Tom Morello, and
when I talk shit, it's
like it was
fair-
their happy
fair
hour,
game.
and the dude didn't ring up on happy hour. We're like,
You found the
it's before 5. He's like, yeah, but this is happy hour price. We're like,
Yeah, you can get
No,
you can
it's
get a
not.
$2 Bud Light. I don't want Bud Light. So your Miller Lite $7.
yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna pay $7 for a Miller Lite because I do not want your fucking crap ass Bud Light. Like,
granted, me penny for $1, I'll probably drink a fucking milk.
yeah, you would have drank a Bud Light, but you didn't order a Bud Light, and I
Nope.
paid the tab.
No.
So where you at now? So it would have been what, $9, but instead it was 14 because you two realized that Bud Light is garbage. after you drank it for years and years and years, and then you got that little taste in your mouth about Miller Lite, not a sponsor. And if you guys are interested,
Miller,
look us up.
if you want to sponsor us, we are here. Siri, hey Siri, shut up.
No, I don't know.
She's
She's
hit on my phone.
She's all about it. Like whatever you Googled, like she's pissed. So I hope you're happy. Siri's mad at me for something you did.
Well, teddy sprinkles.
Damn it, Billy.
But anyway, yes, our $9 tab turned into 14 because I wanted the Miller Lite and you didn't want to drink that fucking crappy ass shit either.
Yeah.
I would drink like when we were in California.
Bougie.
When we were in California, there was no Miller Lights to be seen. And
You can find them in the store.
There was
Sometimes.
Miller Lite in the stores.
You,
if
you
go
would
to
see
a bar,
Budweiser and Bud Light on tap, and I was like, I will drink anything other than that shit. Like, so
Like,
I'm gonna spend $8 a beer.
Honestly, just save me a little bit of money. I was thinking, I'll just go ahead with the Budweiser. And then I was like, how much is that for your 16 ounce? Oh, it was like $8.50. I'm like,
Yeah, for a fucking Budweiser.
Let me just get a fucking IPA that's the exact same fucking price.
Yeah, I'll take the Sculpin.
I'll take the Sculpin. I'll take the Stone, which I'm repping that hat right now.
You could have left that out because like they're not gonna sponsor us.
I know, but if Stone
one
does
can see
sponsor
you.
us, I fucking love it. Actually, Ballast Point, Jeff, we see you.
That is true. Latchkey, like if you guys want to mail us some beer.
Latchkey, Ballast Point, we love y'all.
Mike Hess.
I still wear a hat. Jeff, I love you, man.
Hey, shameless plugs. All right, we're going to wrap this bad boy up. All right, so once again, we always appreciate you guys listening to us like bullshit about our lives. And
Everything that we
we'd
ever
like
do.
to thank Aden for coming on to the podcast. And
For the second time
Thanks
in
for
a week.
having me on.
and Chase made it here. And like,
Always fun.
Got get it to the clap.
and once
Yeah.
again, you can always find us on your favorite podcast app, Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook, Team Fat Kid. You can find us on Twitter at Team Fat Kid 1, Instagram, Team Fat Kid Nation. And you can always buy all of our apparel on TeamFatKidNation.com.
And with
YouTube,
promo code FAT10 on 10% off anything in the store.
For the time being, if
For
you're
the time
listening
being, yeah.
right now. And then you can always find us on YouTube at Team Fat Kid. Did I leave anything out, guys? I cover everything?
Aiden, you want to give any call signs out?
Yeah, it's your chance.
Hello, world.
Look for me on my new podcast.
I'm still a little far away from that, but
Look for
just-
him on his Instagram, ChugLife757.
Yeah, you can follow me at ChugLife757 on Instagram. Currently working on doing my own thing in the podcast realm. When I get a little closer to the goal, you guys will be the first to know.
If you're following him on Instagram, you'll know.
Make
will
sure
know. You will
any
know.
followers that are following us right now on the podcast, make sure you follow him on ChugLife757
Yeah.
for all his new podcast.
Yeah, I'm working on
adventures.
being more social and posting stuff and doing that whole thing.
He's planning on having a lot of guests.
He's getting out of his closet.
Yeah. I'm a private person, but let's see what happens if I just put everything out there and just say fuck it.
And who knows? We might star on his podcast. I might star on his podcast. Jason or Alex might star.
I would love that. I would love that.
We'll see how it pans out. It's always up to Aiden. It's his podcast.
And it's all up to Mr.
I'll think about
Eden.
it.
You might think about it.
All right, guys, this is it. Team Fat Kid is out.
Have a good
Peace.
night. Bye.